But the thing that separates the people who are stuck to those flaws and the people who have gathered self-love is that they understand those flaws are just a part of my perfect image. When you realize that it's not the good that makes you beautiful and the bad that makes you ugly, it's the combination of both that makes you perfect. That is when you start to gather self-love. What's good, GVO gang? GVOJuju back with another video for you. Make sure y'all like, share, comment, and subscribe. You feel me? Help this channel grow so it can reach all the people that it needs to. So today I'm going to be talking about self-love, bro. There are going to be a lot of little details in this video, so I need you to watch the video all the way through. And if it helps you, man, leave a like. It helps the channel grow. You feel me? Help your boy out. Alright, let's get into it. Self-love has to be your foundation in all your dream chasing, all your goal chasing. You know how a tree, it grows its root first. It grows its foundations. It sticks itself into the ground fully before it shoots up and reaches for the sun. That's what self-love has to be. Self-love is what's going to keep you grounded in times where you are lacking faith, lacking discipline, whatever. We are our biggest abuser. That voice in your head is your biggest abuser. And you will get f***ed up trying to fit that image of perfection that vision in your head has of you all the time. Understand, you are human, dog. Even though you are God incarnated into a human body, you are still a human, bro. You're gonna f*** up sometimes. You are gonna have times where you know you should have done something and you just don't do it. Look, bro, everybody has that one mistake that when you look at today even, you're like, bro, what the f*** was I doing? Everybody has that one, you feel me? And you're gonna have more of those in your life, dog. It's natural. But the thing about it is that if you don't love yourself, rather than being able to move on from that experience, you're gonna continue to identify yourself with it because you don't have that love within yourself to say, you know what, I forgive myself, I'm gonna move on and I'm gonna take the lesson from that L and grow. What you end up doing is you continue to beat yourself over that one experience that may have happened years ago for some people, and you're never able to grow out of it. If you continue to put your energy towards something in the past, that's all you're going to be, because where you put your energy, where your energy goes, your focus flows. You feel me? So if you're constantly focusing on the past, you're never going to be able to get out of the past. The thing I've realized about people is that they often have more love for other people than they do for themselves. Think about it. Let's say your best friend just went through something, right? Let's say your best friend f***ed up really badly. You are gonna have so much compassion for them. You're gonna say, it's alright, bro. Let's talk about it. You made this mistake. Alright, now you know not to get held up in that situation again. And let's talk about how you can grow out of it. You have some type of compassion. You have this, alright, bro. You f***ed up. Let's move on. Let's learn from it and keep moving. You do that with everybody in your external reality. Yet, when it comes to you, when you make a mistake, you beat the, oh, you're such a fuck up. Oh, you're never gonna be anything. Does that make sense to you? Understand, in order to really love somebody, you have to first love yourself. Love is not something that can be generated outside of yourself. No matter what people have made you to believe, love is something that is generated internally first. If you don't have that type of compassion, that type of love for your own self, you're never going to grow. You're never going to be able to move on from your past. And you're never going to ascend into that high aspiration place that you want to become to. But what I'm saying is that you have to be your own best friend. That same compassion that you have for your loved ones, the same compassion that you'll have for your best friend. When you make a mistake, you have to treat yourself like you would treat your best friend, because you are your best friend. You have to make that internal world a place of peace and love and forgiveness and compassion for your own self. Because in order to actually have peace of mind, you're gonna have to love yourself. I said this earlier, bro. You will get up trying to fit that image of perfection that you have in your own brain all the time. That voice in your head, that's always trying to push you for more. That voice in your head that's always having these high aspirations for you. Yes, it can be beneficial to you at times when used properly. But when you are using it in an abuseful way towards yourself, that is when it becomes a detriment. So what you have to do in order to love yourself fully is, one, you have to silence that voice in your mind. And two, you have to have forgiveness and compassion for yourself like you would somebody that you love in this external world, all right? understand, bro, this outer world is just a reflection of the inner. So when you actually build that love within yourself, that radiates off of you. And like I said, you attract what you are. So if you are radiating an immense energy of self-love, not only do other people sense that, and not only will other people want to gravitate towards you because you are loving yourself and you have an authenticity about you that nobody has in your circle, but when you have that self-love, that is what's going to attract and manifest the things that you want in your life. If you have that moment in your head right now that you keep on pondering over, saying that this is the reason this happened, so I can't grow out of this. This is who I am. I am my past, even though the past does not exist. I am something that doesn't exist. You have to be able to move out of that. And the only way you're going to do that is by generating self-love. So what I want you to do is I want you to center your energy and center your attention to your heart chakra. I want you to say, me, I love you. I'm sorry for mistreating you. I'm sorry for blaming you on things that you couldn't control. But from this point on, I am going to make an effort every single day to love myself more. I love me so much. I love everything that I am. I love everything that I will be. What that's going to do, just saying those few words just now, you are going to have a weight that is lifted off your chest. Because now you're shifting your energy into a place of I, bro. You know what? We ready to move on now. Now, since you're trying to make an effort to fix me again, you know what? Let's make something great. And every single day from this point on, you have to make a constant effort to do something that makes you love yourself more. Whether it is making an action in this physical world, whether it is telling yourself one thing that you love about yourself, whether it's your flawless skin, your beautiful hair, the way you dress, the way you talk, a trait about yourself, whatever. You have to always remind yourself about the things that you love about yourself rather than always focusing on the things that are wrong in your life. Because everybody has problems in their life. Everybody has insecurities, bro. Everybody has flaws in themselves. But the thing that separates the people who are stuck to those flaws and the people who have gathered self-love is that they understand those flaws are just a part of my perfect image. Everything has to be in balance, bro. Everything, there is a duality to every single thing. There is good and bad. And when you realize that it's not the good that makes you beautiful and the bad that makes you ugly, it's the combination of both that makes you perfect. That is when you start to gather self-love. That is when you start to say, oh, okay, so maybe this experience that I went through wasn't really bad. Maybe this experience, you know what? This experience actually made me now to the place to where I can love myself. I can forgive myself now. So what if that experience that I deemed as horrible was really just a stepping stone for me to become my best version? When you start to love yourself, all your perception on certain things start to shift into a positive manner. And when you think positive, when you act on positivity, that's what's going to manifest in your life. So I hope this video helped you understand the importance of self-love and helped you love yourself just a little bit more. If I just sparked that one flame within yourself, you're saying, you know what, I'm going to love myself more, I did my job. Because I want this GVO community, I want GVO gang to be a community of love, self-love, peace, harmony, and just intellectual self-thinkers. You feel me? So if I helped you do that, man, I'd really appreciate leaving a like and leaving a comment on one thing that you love about yourself. I want you to comment right now under this video. You know what? One thing. 3 things that you love about yourself. Comment them right now and I'll read them and I'll say, you know what? That's some real shit, nigga. I love that about you too. And that's going to help a cycle of growth in your life. You feel me? I love y'all, GVO gang. GVOJuju signing out.